And always, some fag nigga that's trying to get some light skinned dick makes his way into my chat room. And always, some fag nigga that's trying. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Motherfucker can't get no ass, whether it's from a male or a female, but wants to keep on coming in my chat room, thinking that he's gonna get that same kind of attention that he gets from Lamar and them other fag niggas that probably licked his nipple a time or two. Like, it's not gonna happen, Michael. To be completely honest with you, I don't associate myself with real live faggots, especially ones in denial talking about, I ain't gay, I got a kid. Nigga, your kids are faggots too. Like, that DNA is something that transfers from one to the next. So, yeah. Wonder how long before y'all all are listed throughout the centuries as the sexual predators y'all are. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if you have real kids. I just know if you procreate, that whole rape faggotry that you got going on there, yeah, that transfers over. So how long before you go, oh, Slapper said this, Slapper said that? How long before you get caught up in your feelings because you ain't supposed to be here? Like, why the fuck do y'all niggas run around chasing dicks all day and expect to be respected as males? Why are you even fucking with me knowing if I punch you in the chest, you gonna try to be an overnight pro-black? Like, how ain't you some kind of agent for the wrong team anyway? Let me guess, you ain't over here trying to start shit. Nobody's angry. Talking to you like the nothing you are. You wanted some attention, right? You wanted to be spoken to. Don't be afraid that somebody will speak to you in any tone they feel like it and you just misconstrue it as somebody being angry. Maybe if you wasn't so bitch made or had your face in between niggas' crotches so fucking much, you would realize there's a difference between myself and yourself. You got bitch coursing through your veins. I've been a grown ass man, showing his manly ways since day one. To be completely honest with you, I really put an image on the screen. I was like, I bet you this fuckboy gonna come back because there's a little piece of shit on the screen. I had to see if I really had to change my picture. See that one little piece of shit in the middle of the screen? See that one little piece of shit? It's a damn shame that he's been known for eating shit for all these years and still one little turd can lure him to the bus stop. Got him drooling all at the mouth like my dog. Can't make this shit up. I wanted black sector, right? There y'all go. Y'all want to get offended when Slapper talk about people like that? Well, there y'all go. Make sure y'all take y'all lead with that now. Funny how this game worked. Now back to yesterday. We still waiting for that explanation. How you claiming to be a heterosexual male, but sat there analyzing RPJ's dick. We still waiting for that answer. Like, wasn't this the same nigga that said he got raped by a man before? He couldn't stop it. There he goes, showing his women tendencies further in my chat room. Like I said, if you had more conversations with real men instead of them down low faggots you keep on associating yourself with, you wouldn't come off as a woman. You wouldn't come off as a nagging woman. I always say this and y'all always do it. Y'all motherfuckers keep on popping up, showing the tendencies of little ratchet bitches that are hot in the pants. You want to keep on trying to poke motherfuckers so you could just get enough aggravation to get fucked. It's not gonna happen, dude. We don't play them bullshit games where I'm from. Trish, am I lying? Is he not presenting himself as a female that don't want to say she just wants to be fucked? Just want to keep on nagging and nagging and nagging? He knows he got put out there by Zikos. That ain't no new information. I put that right on the screen. As quick as word travels around here, all these motherfuckers know. Because you're a sexual predator. That's why a lot of people don't deal with you. You're a sick person. A very sick person. Man. Why don't you come to my show? It's based off of bullshit and fuckery, so, you know, you're gonna have to find my page every few weeks. Because motherfuckers are gonna flag it, but yeah, come join my show. What happened? You get sitting here getting exposed for your gay ways. Now you want to try to flip the script. Now you trying to trap females with whatever disease some nigga gave you. Cut it out. Like you doing shit that been around since the 90s. All these down low boule boys and shit like that. Like all in all though, why are you here? All y'all call me this nobody of YouTube, but all of y'all will search for my pages. Why is that? I could literally go to one of my pages that y'all have no clue about, stream there for a week straight with a couple people, and y'all motherfuckers will damn sure search and search and search until you see where them people at, so y'all can pop back up in my chat room. Nah, these motherfuckers don't got stalker-like behavior or nothing. According to them, it's just YouTube. But then you'll see them on your Facebook. Then you'll see them on whatever else you're using. Then you see them in your emails and shit. But it's all YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation on that. Where is my hatred energy compartment at? How do I use up the energy by hating somebody? And where the fuck did that saying come from? Because I don't understand where that shit came from. How does it take more energy to hate somebody than to go in a verbal sparring match with high energy? See, guilty conscience always leak out a dirty little secret. Nasty bastard had to turn the sound off because he didn't like hearing that little bit of truth that was being thrown out about him. Saying the same shit about this nigga forever. Motherfucker, sexual predator. He even went as far as stealing RPJ sex tapes and trying to put those out. Like, that ain't a high fucking felony right there. Like, that won't have you on a registered wall. Trying to exploit men into doing weird shit. But, nah, I ain't saying nothing. Like I say, motherfuckers is all over this place. Doing all kinds of fuck shit. They trying to Pizzagate you, Trish. They trying to send you down that rabbit hole. Like, he ain't one of them cheese pizza style niggas, Trish. You don't see that in that motherfucker? Unless he pleads his case, now he's a doctor. But nah, this nigga ain't no predator. This motherfucker is sexually assaulting motherfuckers through virtual means. But he ain't no predator. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to look it up. I think you're in the remote sexual assault category. Ransomware. That's too many words. Fuck that. I'm gonna have to read it and get back to that motherfucker on it. But no, it's some real shit. Motherfuckers are sitting here doing all kinds of weird shit. The moment motherfuckers started making it all fucked up and sexual like they've been doing, yeah, they kind of crossed into a world that could really get them fucked over. Like, one, you're on YouTube showing sexually explicit images. Then on top of that, you have no permission from the person you're analyzing in that video to put them out like that. The ways you obtain those videos with your fuck ways, devious ways. So like, your whole intention was to try to do damage, try to control somebody. So, just saying, at the end of the day, if it catches up with you, just know you're gonna have to register and be on that wall. Like right now, you did with what's that motherfucker in? Remember that female news reporter? I think she worked for ESPN. They was like, she's sexy and all that other good shit. So somebody broke into her hotel or drilled a hole in her hotel and put those images of her ass naked out on the internet. Then got hit with all kinds of fucked up charges. That's what you did. But yeah, I'm just saying that's the equivalent of what he did to RPJ. But when I say these people are sexual predators, motherfuckers don't understand what I'm saying. When I say they pedophiles, motherfuckers that'll get you against the fucking to go up against the alcoholic challenge just so they can have their way with you. Yeah, that's one of them motherfuckers. Like, if a case unfolds, I'm sure he'll have to hear how he tried to be the person in power, the controlling one, the manipulator. Motherfuckers do this shit to themselves. Grown ass man stole sex tapes of another grown ass man and just decided to watch them shits over and over. Like, shit, it's hard to say he's chasing after the ex when the motherfucker's sitting there analyzing video and shit. Trying to see something. Let's see. To be clear, revenge porn is a form of cybersexual harassment, or in some cases, cyberbullying, and should be taken very seriously, particularly if minors, those under the age of 18 years old, are the subject of revenge porn. Penalties can be steep, and civil lawsuits may also arise from posting these non-consensual pornographic materials, including injunctions, infringement notices, formal warnings, and takedown notices. How many states have revenge porn laws? As of 2017, 38 states and the District of Columbia have specific laws outlining distribution of revenge porn. However, revenge porn laws are still relatively new and the laws are continuing to develop. In order to be guilty of the crime in most states, the distributor must be sending out pictures and video that are considered sexual in nature, such as showing the victim's intimate body parts or engaging in sexual act. Simply posting an unflattering picture of your ex in a bathing suit is not pornographic, absent any other circumstances, such as the victim's genitalia being visible. Prohibited actions. Each state has different laws, most generally defined by the crime of revenge porn as any person with the intent to harass, annoy another who publishes or distributes electronic or printed photographs, pictures, or films that show genitals, anus, or female breast of the other person or depicts that person engaging in sexual act. Revenge porn by state. Below you'll find a list of states with revenge porn laws, including the District of Columbia. Under the revenge porn statute, may be charged with other related crimes, including cybercrimes, computer crimes, distribution of child pornography, and more. Also, it's important to not let some states to note that in some states it is at the judge's discretion to require the defendant to register as a sex offender if convicted. See? I knew I wasn't wrong about that. Knowing the content of transmission or post knowingly and without the consent of depict person electronically transmits or posts in one or more transmission or post photograph or video which depicts nudity or sexually explicit conduct of an adult when the transmission or post is harassment or causes financial loss to the depicted person and serves no legitimate person to the depicted person, or causes the electronic transmission or posting in one or more transmission or post of a photograph or video which depicts nudity or sexually explicit conduct of an adult when the transmission or post is harassment, causes financial loss. Same shit over. Let me see. Aggravated misdemeanor, but subsequent charges can be a felony punishable by 1 to 5 years in prison and up to $100,000 fine. That was for Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, that was for Georgia. So, like I said, motherfuckers are sitting there doing cyber crimes, cyber sex crimes that can have them registered on the wall as a sex offender. They think I'm just sitting here talking shit. Is he not harassing that man? Is he not presenting video of this motherfucker so he could try to talk about his anatomy? Analyze him doing this, that, and the next? And it's not the first occasion where he decided he wanted to do some fuck shit like that. So, yeah, alright. Y'all can play with them motherfuckers if you want. Y'all can talk all the shit about me that y'all want, but at the end of the day, I ain't did no shit like that. Light us up. Like these motherfuckers be on some straight bullshit. These motherfuckers is trying to get a Me Too movement funded on YouTube. In Michigan, posting images, videos, or recordings of sexual nature without someone's consent, up to 93 days in jail. Fine up to $1,000. Subsequent conviction will result in jail time of up to 1 year. And don't forget, it's under the judge's discretion if you have to register or not. Let's see what Massachusetts got. No, Massachusetts got some bullshit. We got a whole fucking cyber building up here. But there ain't one for Massachusetts. Nah. You ain't beating Massachusetts fucking team. I swear, them motherfuckers. think he's trying to dominate him, to be real with you. Control his life, not dominate in a sexual fashion. Like, think about it. You do that when you want to control somebody, or when somebody does something that you was trying to control and they didn't do it. Like, think about the rappers and shit. Motherfuckers will have a career, then they'll be like, put on a dress. They'll be like, nah, I ain't putting on no motherfucking dress. And then out of nowhere, a sex tape pops up with them motherfuckers. Like, we really live in a day and age that if you're a celebrity, you gotta do fucking sweeps inside your hotel rooms to make sure there ain't no cameras or bugs or anything in there. Let's see. Like, on some real shit though, motherfuckers should be changing their ways on this motherfucker. From 2001 till now was a very long time. And I say that because that's when they started changing the cyber laws and shit like that. Then on top of that, you got the suicidal kids who are falling victim to suicide, to trolls, cyberbullying. And when I say the kids, I'm talking all the way from the elementary school kids to the early college kids. Shall be from, let's say, some of these kids start at like 5 to 23. And some of these people that they come across here are clearly mentally unstable. And if they hang themselves or do some kind of bodily harm to themselves that get them put in the hospital or, at the morgue, there's going to be an investigation to make sure, there was no foul play and what drove the person to do it. Like, there's all kinds of stupid laws stacked up against everybody that don't got a certain fucking amount of money and good Jewish lawyers. Right. It's a confusing world, and really think about it. Like, outside of new possibilities, how many people really can understand the language of lawyers? And I'm not saying there's not other people here that are hip to that language or anything, but if you really think about it, as far as people that took the time to associate with these motherfuckers over here, like, how many of them really can speak fucking lawyer fluent? Like, they don't realize that if they put a sequence of words up, and I fall to it too, that they could fall under the cyber terrorism laws. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't know that language, and there's new languages fucking being spoken right now that involve everybody. Motherfuckers made a net neutrality agreement. Then was like, we don't want that no more. But people gonna learn on the wrong day. All this bullshit ain't add up to nothing but fuck shit and court fees. Like, motherfuckers are using images trying to hurt people, using information trying to hurt people. How the fuck is that not cybercrime? They tell you on those websites that it is illegal if you are paying for that information to hurt people with it. Cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is the use of the internet or other electronic means to stalk or harass an individual, group, or organization. It may include false accusations, defamation, slander, and libel. That is really a term. Let's see. Cyberstalking laws. Laws governing stalking, harassment, and slander, as well as specific cyberstalking laws, vary by state and might include a series of acts that might not include that might not be considered illegal under other circumstances. Stalking is a form of emotional assault, and cyberstalking, also referred to as cyberbullying, is a high-tech method of inflicting more pain. The Violence Against Women Act of 2000 placed cyberstalking under the purview of federal law in the U.S. While many people find cyberstalking laws to be inadequate, state and federal legislators point out that cyberstalking laws are fairly new, and as technology continues to grow and improve, so do the laws. Although specific laws vary, cyberstalking laws make it clear that this type of harassment is a criminal offense. A conviction for cyberstalking may result in a restraining order being issued, imprisonment, probation, fines, and restitution. Sex addict in the building. Forms of cyberstalking. Cyberstalking cases differ from regular stalking in that is technologically based, though some stalkers escalate their harassment to include physical stalking as well. Cyberstalker A cyberstalker acts out of anger or need to control or gain revenge over another person through threats, fear, and intimidation. There are several forms of cyberstalking, including. Now it's crazy because I'm just sitting here reading this motherfucker, right? And it's matching up to the shit that I was saying to the fucking monkey that came in here. Harassing the victim, embarrassing and humiliating the victim, exerting financial control by emptying the victim's bank accounts or ruining his credit, isolating the victim by harassing his family, friends, and employer, frightening the victim by using scare tactics and threats. Identifying cyberstalking. This is sometimes difficult for a person who is being harassed or stalked to realize the situation is a criminal act that should be reported to the authorities. In deciding whether the situation is truly stalking, the victim should consider whether the perpetrator is acting with malice and premeditation. Stalking activities are often a repetitive and obsession-based vendetta, directly directed personally at the victim. This behavior continues even when the victim has personally warned the perpetrator to stop. Key factors to identifying stalking cases include false accusations. A cyberstalker often tries to damage the reputation of his victim by posting false information on social media websites or blogs. A perpetrator may even create fictitious websites and other accounts for the purpose of spreading false rumors and allegations about the victim. Gathering information about the victim. A cyber stalker may try to gather as much information as possible about the victim by interacting with the victim's friends, family, and colleagues. In serious cases, a cyber stalker may hire a private investigator. Monitoring the victim's activities. A cyber stalker may attempt to trace his victim's IP address or hack into the victim's social media accounts and emails to learn about his online activities. Encouraging others to harass the victims. The offender may encourage the involvement of third parties to harass victims. False victimization. It is not uncommon for a cyberstalker to claim the victim is harassing him, taking the position of the victim in his own mind. Is that not everything of the black sector? Like, that's the only point I was trying to make. Examples of cyberstalking. A woman contacted police in 2003 claiming someone had given her private information, including her location and her description, two men through a dating service. The woman discovered the act when she was contacted by two different men, each whom stated they had previously talked to her and arranged a personal encounter. Claire began being harassed by strangers after someone made a post on the internet offering sexual services in her name. The post included private information, including her phone number and home address. After John and his girlfriend broke up, he began stalking her by planting a prepaid GPS-enabled cell phone in her car. John tracked his ex-girlfriend's movements and followed her by logging into the cell phone account online. John also called his ex up to 200 times a day. 200 times a day. That was just an example. Now this is cyber stalking and child pornography, cyberbullying and threats. But yeah. Like this whole shit. Yeah, it's crazy how relatable to the daily activities of these motherfuckers that goes. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers need to chill. They are clearly violating laws. Get that knock on the door. Had that sad face up against that white wall. Mama, how you doing? Sure, yeah, it's only a matter of time. And then that's when everybody's gonna be like, man, see, we knew it was gonna happen. We should have chilled. The ones that stay around, depending on who it is, motherfuckers is gonna disappear. Oh, that was legaldictionary.net that I was reading that information from. That's where that information came from. So it wasn't just some little put together website that somebody was like, hey, I want to make my own little Wikipedia. You ain't fucking Aaron Swartz. You ain't making no Wikipedia page. Fuck that. Like I said, I started saying some real shit. The motherfucker wanted to tuck his tail and run. The fuck you getting scared for? Why is he getting mad? Ain't nobody getting mad. Nobody has any reason to get mad. I don't know why all these dudes think that's a cool line to use. Alright. That's what's up. Like these motherfuckers, the motherfucker is dropping somebody's sex tape on YouTube, talking shit and analyzing it. Then he's following the motherfucker around online. Like, I'm sure my chat room's not the only one that he followed this motherfucker into. So at the end of the day, he's all fucked up in the game, doing real fucking sexual predator shit, like I said he was gonna do. Always remember, I always say, I don't fuck with that nigga, cause he's a sexual predator. I've always said that. So I don't know if it's little kids, or if he's just so much as getting bitches drunk or high and shit, and taking advantage of them then. But that motherfucker is a predator. All the females that I've spoke to that speak of him, get that vibe like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be on a dark street with him walking down. Can't tell you shit about that nigga show outside anything Zico's want to put into the fucking hangouts acting like he don't watch this shit. Motherfucker got a weird obsession for men. Like, can't nobody make no sense of this. This ain't logical. Motherfuckers is weirdos. One second, let's see if she's still playing that game. Chillax. Oh man. Yeah, she's still on that game. She's like, fuck that. She knows she on the time limit now, so she soak up every minute she can playing that game. She take too long doing her homework, she get all mad. It's taking too long. I can't play my game. Got better shit to worry about. That game ain't going nowhere. Shoot, I don't know what the name of this one is that she just got on. Yeah, some other shit. She's been playing it all week. Yeah, as long as it's child friendly, I don't care. But shout out to YouTube, you weirdo motherfuckers. Jesus fucking Christ. Motherfuckers break 50 laws every day and just won't stop. But yeah, but nah, I don't know what the name of the game she's playing now. I just know it was a kid-friendly game, so I was just like, alright, have a field day. I'm going off the hope that I won't walk in there one day and there's like a rabbit bouncing some titties on the screen or something. You know they be tricking motherfuckers. Rated E for every. What the fuck is this? Oh man, I'm just playing and making jokes. Oh man, I ever walk in there and see some shit like that, that whole computer gets smashed. Like, I don't even think my brain would react. It'd be like, smash! Okay. Like, fuck you, computer. I know. Trust me, I know. All the filters and shit that I had on them computers. I was well aware of that. I started taking the filters off when my children started understanding the computer, give them a little bit more freedom. They know what to look at, what not to, so. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say that my kids don't watch videos with cuss words in it. Fuck that, they kids. You better sneak better. But for the most part, I'll walk by the room and they'll be watching one of these videos and one of the people be like, oh shit. And in my world, that ain't nothing. Like, all in all, shit here or shit there, that's suitable. But some of these music videos and shit like Fox now. I am way more lenient in the video game world with the shits and fucks and rape. Like, if you want to hear some of the weirdest, funniest, craziest, outlandish shit, Call of Duty's the game to play. Like, you will hear your own teammates say that you raped them for a kill. Like, they'll be all descriptive with it, and you just be like, what the fuck? Shoot. Nah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. My little ones got Grand Theft. I mean, not Grand Theft. My little ones got Call of Duty way before they're ever going to get Grand Theft Auto. I figure, hey, whatever you can afford in high school, I ain't going to stop you from getting. Shit. Hey, Jay. That Dave East, chill. Super chill. I got that motherfucker still rocking on my iPod. I forget what other album I put on the iPod with that motherfucker. I was just like, yo, let me see, let me test this out. I think it was that and Drake. And I don't know when Drake is gonna get some shine, but yeah, that Dave East is on replay. Appreciate it. I know it's a rare day that I just be like, yeah, let me go on and put some music on, but shit. I don't know why. I just looked at it. I was like, man, Jay said this shit's crack. So I threw it on the iPad. Yeah. Like I said, I was not upset, which made me think you should get maybe you should holler at V-Dub. He could probably help you out a little bit. But you should make a blog. You should make a music blog. D's in the building. And even if you don't want to do like video or anything like that, like you give good enough reviews that people will actually take the time to read what you got to say, and it lives up to when you put the music in. So yeah, like at least just give it a little, at least give it an attempt for a few months and see how much it would grow. But yeah, you got that skill. Like the only other person that I could say is, and I could link you up to him if you want, is my dude Travis. He went from a wannabe rapper to a motherfucker that makes reviews for, where is it? I think he's in Arizona. I'm not sure. But all in all, I'll see if I still got the link to his website for all his NBA stories and shit. Like if you link to his Instagram page, it's all NBA shit. He be out there. Sometimes you'll catch him on TV and all that shit, but you got the same talent that he got, so yeah, I'll link you to his page and I'll hit him with a message. But don't go out of your way to do it. Just on some real shit. Extracurricular activity. Something to put into a portfolio for where you're trying to get in the later run. Because you do got a talent. Like, I basically say, in my opinion, you could give a music review like I could give a MMA review on the fighters that I've been watching for years. So, it's worth a shot. And you're still young. You got a squad that you could work with. So, yeah, it's worth a shot, at least. Even if it's not just with mainstream talent, industry individuals, like, you could review SoundCloud songs also and put people on to something new. Can't say it ain't possible. Everybody watched DJ Academics go from some nigga talking about the crazy shit going on in Chirac to a motherfucker that was sitting across from, what's you call, Joe Budden and Star and popping up around the same Chirac niggas that said they want to slap the shit out of him. So, yeah, just an idea. Should ask around though. Ask around the people that know you better than I do. See if they give you the same energy that I put into it. I don't feel like I'm on the wrong path with anything I said. You got some talent. There's a few people that I came across here with some real talent, man. Shoot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I seen that. It wasn't entertaining back and forth. I can't rock with that dude, Star. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like if we was ever in the same room, it would just be controversy. Like, I can't say nothing bad about him. I have nothing to say about him or anything. It's just like, personalities that collide. I think that would be one of them. Yeah, there was I think it was like a 7.9. I think. And then you got the volcano that was going off in the Philippines. So, if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn I said this shit live when I said we're gonna have a few volcanoes erupt this year. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I could have sworn I said that shit live. I could have sworn I was talking to you when I said the shit. Shoot. Yeah, fuck that. That's what I say. You better than me. I couldn't do it. Nah, I can't go nowhere anyway. My kids won't allow it. But yeah, definitely couldn't get nowhere where it shake. It shakes over here, but it's rare. Yeah, I could dig it. Yeah, I ain't with that same shit either. I'm out. I seen what a tsunami could do. We all seen what tsunamis could do. People started paying attention when the motherfuckers died at that hotel. Then Japan was like, hey, I can top that. Look at this. Man, how do you not fall to your knees and just accept death with tears falling out your face if you see that wave coming right at you? Like, and that shit was crazy. When that shit first happened, the tsunami in Japan, Like all the live leak videos and shit. You've seen these cars just getting it. They just driving like la la la, listening to their Japanese music and shit. Then one of the dudes makes a right turn, and you just see in the distance nothing but oh shit. And this motherfucker turns around and tries to make it. And he's trying. You see it, then you just see the water like gotcha, bitch. And yeah, there was nothing he could do but float down the street and wait for somebody to try to rescue him. Like I don't ever want to encounter no shit like that. Like sometimes here, some of the areas they'll flood like a motherfucker. Like if you riding down the street on a bike with no brakes, and you think you getting ready to go through one of them tunnels. I mean, not one of them tunnels, one of them puddles that's under one of the bridges on Columbia Road. Oh man, like you will literally be in about 4 feet of water. Pull a super T and just float. Yeah, shit. Anything ever come out about that Hawaii alert? That gotta be some scary shit right there. There's a bomb coming to your island. Seek shelter. Fuck you mean seek shelter? Like Hawaii. Hawaii got an alert talking about a missile was on the way from Korea. Like, get underground. If you go underground, at some point you got to get overground. You got to leave the area. So if it's a chemical attack, like, the fuck is underground gonna do for you? Like, hell yeah. Like, imagine getting one of those creepy fucking calls, alerts on your phone and television. This is not a test. Please gather as much of your belongings as possible and seek shelter. North Korea has fired missiles at it. Like, nobody wants to see that. Sorry, you guys, it was just a mistake. Like, what? Yeah, I shouldn't put my arm on the button. Like, no. I don't know if the picture's real, but I did see one cycling around where it says, the picture says it's a picture of one of the people that work at that shit that gives the alert. And in the picture, if you look at his monitor, you can see his password right there on the screen. Yeah, I only got to see that one time. All my life, I've been seeing those. This is a test of the American broadcast system or some shit like that. Them motherfuckers woke up to get your shit. Y'all might die. Like, I don't want to wake up to get your shit. Y'all might die. Like, I want to hear if y'all don't leave now, if y'all wait tomorrow, y'all most likely won't get out. Like, I could deal with that. Like, all right, you giving me a 2 day window, chill. But get your shit now. Like, we could see the missiles if we look up. Nah, I ain't with that shit. Like, I wonder how long it would take for a missile to get from North Korea to Hawaii. And then I wonder how many people will pay attention to Hawaii finally and see it's not really just that beautiful place from Lilo and Stitch or a tourist attraction. So they could see that they hoods look like third world country hoods. And they got drug problems over there. Amazing drug problems that hopefully nobody will collect over here. Right. Where was it? What's that motherfucker's name? That bounty hunter. At first, motherfuckers didn't know he was in Hawaii. Then when they found out, they was like, "Oh, try that shit over here." Bet you won't have a successful show. Yeah. Like, the best description I could give is a fucking mini Brazil. Everything be all cool and shit. Then you turn around and you see the favelas. You're like, what the fuck? Where am I? This is worse than Washington. Like, oh man, I can't lie though. Certain areas of Boston, like you know where the suburbs start. Like if you go from Mattapan to Milton, like there's a noticeable difference where the line separates the motherfucking cities or the towns or whatever the fuck they're considered. Like it's even so crazy that more times than not, right when you pass that line, there's a police car with the lights on just sitting there. It's just like, yeah, this is definitely the fucking real life version of what the cartoon show you, the wrong side of the tracks. It's just crazy. Man, the missionaries killed everything. Like, you gotta be like, fuck them people. Like, I was watching some religious shit the other day, and the lady kept on saying that Jesus comes back as soon as the word reaches all corners of the earth, which made me think, how is that possible? If there's still parts of the world that are undiscovered for one, and two have civilizations that as soon as you step on their fucking beach, they will kill you and eat you. Oh man, like, is it just me or does that seem like an impossible feat? Like, I don't want to get killed, but I definitely don't want to get killed and consumed by a fucking human. Nor an animal, but a fucking human? Sassy in the building. Like, I even think about that. You be watching them fucking them fucking them National Geographics, Wild Adventures and shit. They'll show them fucking them lions kill a wildebeest. Then that motherfucker will eat it from ass to fucking stomach. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to be eaten from ass to stomach. So, fucking animal or human trying to eat me. If I got to give a book to a person that could possibly eat me, then I feel like I've been sent on the wrong path. Like, yeah, I'm cool. I so want to die first. That gotta be the worst shit ever. Like, at some point you'll pass out. But What if you wake the fuck back up? Like, there's just so many things wrong. Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm high. I got muscles. Believe it or not, I made an Instagram video like that. I forget which page it's on, but that's really all this is. I think I said I'm cute and I got muscles. So dropping home. I don't know. I done seen some fucked up deaths. I seen some fucked up survivals. Oh man. Like that motherfucker that was heartbroken and jumped off the roof. And that nigga just bounced off the pavement and it was just like, all right, let's go and scoop him up and throw him in the back. Like, it was no nothing except, all right, we got you. Let's just throw him in the back like a piece of meat. I'm not sure who he was. I'm not sure if I know who he is. My fault. Acting like I know everything. I have to have a good enough reason to. Okay, yeah, I do know who that is. Um, he is spoken about when you're looking at weird shit on on the deep web. Like if you find some of the sites, people make wallets and shit out of skin. It's weird, but they claim it's real skin and all. I ain't gonna test it out to see. I don't need no fucking human leather wallet, but yeah, there's actual forums and shit dedicated to that shit. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you was talking about the guy that would set up that or went to the website where somebody wanted to be eaten, killed and eaten, worked out that date. That motherfucker, I forget what the fuck his name was. That motherfucker was going on dates and shit, or went on a date with somebody and they worked it out. So they would go on a date, I guess, have their fun, and then the dude would eat him by the end of the night. I think by the time it was all said and done, he got caught with all kinds of body parts in his freezer. Like there's some real fucked up people out here, yo. Oh, man, I don't even got them channels. I probably do and just don't know it because I ain't gonna watch that television. But I be trying. It just ain't for me. Yeah, you can find all kinds of weird shit. Motherfuckers will really eat a person. Try to eat me, we gotta fight. Gonna fight to the death. Then after, I'm gonna come back as a poltergeist. before you can try to finish the job if you do successfully kill me. Can't lie. I do want to watch a good documentary now. Man, fuck is it? It's like 14 different pop-ups. Shit ain't gonna work. All that just for the shit not to work. Fuck that. I forgot what I was getting ready to say though. Instead of doing something else and just completely zoned out for a second. Yeah, that's why I go on Top Documentary Films. They got them shits all nice and organized. So I just be right on that motherfucker, like boop boop boop. They always got something worth watching. I used to watch all their crime documentaries. Top Documentary Films and Documentary Heaven. I used to catch all the Ross Kemp shit off of there. The Vice before they made it to HBO. I forget the other guy's name, but he looks like the guy from Last Week Tonight to me. Let's see what they got here. But to be honest, a lot of the conspiracy documentaries that I've watched don't even be nowhere near YouTube. Alternate site shit, YouTube is taking all that shit down anyway. Let's see what they got for 2018. I know if I go on that site, I'll be there all fucking day just watching documentary after documentary. And be full of information that nobody else knows because they ain't gonna take the time to read shit. Yeah, I gotta go on the computer to do it. I just want to see what new ones they have for 2018. Yeah, some of these motherfuckers is getting straight wiped off of YouTube. I was like, nope, nope, too much information. Damn, all I'm trying to see is what they got for 2018. It's proving up every other day. Yeah, they got it categorized 9/11 mystery, arts and artists, nature, biography, performing arts, comedy, philosophy, conspiracy, politics, crime, philosophy, drugs, religion, economics, science, environment, sexuality, health, society, history, sports, media, technology, and military and war. So they do got it all nice and categorized for you. Social media has become a breeding ground for the modern sexual predator, but it has also provided a platform by which investigators can pinpoint and apprehend these deviants. Justin Payne isn't a professional law enforcement officer, but he made them stop saying some video called Age of Consent. I feel like some of these motherfuckers need to watch that. Alright. YouTubers. Wow, there's actually a documentary on that. I wonder how long this YouTube's going to be around if it stays on the path it's going. Why big oil conquered the world, UFOs and nukes, the secret link revealed, targeted individuals. I think I might watch that. I was watching a video that I'm not sure if part of it was real or fake. And I want to say it's fake because I could have sworn I seen the video somewhere else, but it was like these fucking military drones. But it only gave a part of the video, so I don't know if it was fucking real or fake. I just know if it was real, and I'm sure it is in some way, shape, or form. Like, feel bad for people now. I have been watching artificial intelligence shit. Like, I don't know, that shit's gonna be bad, I think. Like, here's something I can't understand. How the fuck do you stop something from learning after it starts? Like, have you ever heard the term that some people use when they're speaking to their children? And they'd be like, my child learned how to learn at the age of 3, at the age of 4. And some people would be like, what the fuck does that mean? How do you learn how to learn? But it's just like, once you learn a sequence of steps to get the ball rolling, it's impossible to stop that. Unless the sequence fails. So, when it comes to artificial intelligence, like, even if you wipe away some of its memories, how do you stop them from coming back? So it's like, if it pulls the Fifth Element, right? Remember that movie Fifth Element with the orange-haired female? Let's take the orange-haired female out and replace her with artificial intelligence. Something that can consume energy at the blink of an eye. If you took away the part where she saw all the death and destruction and couldn't figure out what the point of saving humankind was when all they're going to do is hurt themselves. If your artificial intelligence feels the same way and you wipe it out, how do you stop it from consuming that same information even if it's coming from different sources and feeling the same way? It already went down that road. It already sees what history provided, for it to see: death and destruction. Everybody knows that one. Then on top of that, it's a fucking supercomputer basically. So even for the websites that we don't know about, it does. And if it already knows human nature, why would it even disclose that information to you? Like, since it really been able to learn, it's been smarter than any human on this planet. And I'm talking about the female one that they gave citizenship in some country. I'm not sure. But since day one, it's been able to process and think and do its own shit faster than any human born. So what's to say that hasn't already started working out some shit for shit? We could even say 100 years down the line when it's model fucking 50.0. Like, like, what if it's what if one of its thoughts as an AI is um no is to blend in with everybody, get them all nice and comfortable, go through hundreds of years with not even so much as crushing a fucking child's hand too tight on accident. And then one day it's just like, all right, well, it's time. And then we get wiped out because we let our guard down to some motherfucking machines. I'm just hypothetically speaking. I'm just saying though, like, motherfucker could think. Motherfucker can see all the information that's laid out for it. Like, what if it's one of the best hackers in the world? What if one of these AI computers are one of the best hackers in the world that just keep on putting the blame on another country? These motherfuckers can run, balance, flip, jump. Like, you seen this shit in the early 2000s. These motherfuckers couldn't even walk. That was one of the biggest issues they had with the robots, getting them to walk and balance without falling backwards. Now these motherfuckers are doing backflips or front flips, whatever the fuck it's considered. I don't know what kind of machine that was. Like, how is how isn't an alien and artificial intelligence almost considered the same thing? All right, Trish. Yeah, I'm only here for a few more minutes myself. I gotta make me something to eat. I just started talking about all this shit and prolonged it. Cat A in the building. But yeah, like people believe extraterrestrial life is something that can, know more than we do, more advanced in technology and science and life and all that other shit. So if we build the artificial intelligence, how isn't that the equivalent? Isn't it doing the same thing outside of just having its own life or being created by a group of people, not a lab, but whatever, warehouse, no. Like it's not a out of this world alien life, but it's something that can group together and do some amazing shit, I'm sure. I guess we just reached that scary time in history where soon enough there's going to be certain laws being passed for fucking robots and shit. Like, I don't know why, but I have it in my head that at some point, and I'm sure in my lifetime, they're going to try to introduce an artificial, intelligent built robot that people can have sex with. And if they want, they can have a baby in. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm sure I could look up some shit and find out certain tools that they are going to try to reinvent for it to be able to, you know, birth a baby. But all in all, like I think motherfuckers is going to be making babies with machines, and then they're going to say that because of the spread of disease, they got to kind of outlaw certain things like having babies. Or having babies the natural way. What's that movie? Demolition Man. Demolition Man, they couldn't have physical contact with each other because of spread of disease. It just really got to that point. So if they wanted to have a baby, they would have to go to a doctor and they would have to do it that way. So they got robots that can have a baby. Well, not so much have a baby, but go through the process of full-grown baby being born inside of it. Smack them in the building. Like that shit's crazy. Like I can't see. Yeah, I can't see myself doing that. Hell no. Like I know they have robotic sex dolls. Them shit's been around forever. Today I finally seen what people were making a big deal about with the pedophile sex dolls. Excuse me, because Jay State mentioned it, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. And I asked him, I was like, "Are you sure they're not the petite built dolls in schoolgirl outfits and shit like that?" And he made it clear what he was speaking about. And I was like, "Oh, I ain't never seen no shit like that." And then today I'm going down Facebook and somebody posted it, and I was just like, "Oh, whoa, this is confusing." And it's confusing because it's like, is it helpful or harmful? Like nobody wants a child predator out there, but if you can't even fathom why anybody should have a sex doll in the first place, you damn sure ain't gonna be able to fathom why somebody would want a sex doll that is modeled after a child. Like the world's fucked up. You stupid. And yes. So there's definitely a difference between those little petite Asian built sex dolls and those weird ass pedophile dolls that motherfucker put out to try to prevent people from making their urges a reality or whatever. Like, yo, this shit's all kinds of fucked up. Like, yeah, I really don't know. That's just one of those, like, what the fuck? No, I don't know. Oh, you stupid. Like, yeah, how the fuck are you supposed to feel about that? That is really confusing as hell. Like, you don't want to walk in nobody's house and find out they got one of those in there, but you also don't want to see that motherfucker on that wall, and you already invited that nigga to your crib. Y'all watch a football game or a UFC fight or something, and you find out, like, damn, yo, this is all kinds of fucked up. Like, something's already wrong in your life if you're chasing after kids. More times than not, they be some single motherfuckers that just lost in this world anyway. Like, I guess a midget doll won't cut. I really don't know. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, what if it works and it really cuts down on like child molestation? Like, what if that really happens? Like, then how are people supposed to feel about it? Like, what if they were just like, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna turn a blind eye, go on and buy y'all's dolls. We're gonna ship them anonymously and whatever. And the shit went down like 30% all across the nation. Like, how would people feel after that? Okay, hold on. Here's one. BuzzFeed News. Philadelphia will allow people to inject drugs under medical supervision in an effort to reduce fatal opioid overdoses. I'm going to read that again. BuzzFeed News. Philadelphia will allow people to inject drugs under medical supervision in an effort to reduce fatal opioid overdoses. What the fuck? Oh man, man. That really just popped up as a news story. This shit is crazy. You got confusing sex dolls now, motherfuckers can shoot up in front of a doctor. Do you know how traumatizing that has to be? You gotta watch this motherfucker do some fucking disgusting shit. Hey, oh man, what the fuck? Like, no, this, no. Like, you ever get somebody to throw like a bucket of water at you and it hits you in the face and you're all confused, and then somebody follows up right behind it when you're trying to like gasp for air, so just you get hit with the fucking 2 buckets of water. You just all fucked up in the game. That's what just happened to sex dolls and fucking heroin. Like these motherfuckers is wild. See what happens when you have a fucking television celebrity to run your country. People just start doing all kinds of fuck shit. They're like, well, the president already fucked up, so why not? These motherfuckers is wilding right now. I'm just going down to the clinic, got me some good heroin. What? Yeah, guaranteed to live. Like, why don't you just stop doing heroin? Oh man, this shit is amazing. Like, why did they ban the drug that could get people off of heroin and open a clinic so people can continue to do heroin? Like, what kind of ass backwards shit is this? Like, that is a follow the money situation. No bullshit. That is definitely a follow the money situation. Somebody is caking because people are addicted to something that they could have weaned themselves off of. They could have got the right medical treatment. There's a known solution. I ain't gonna say it's gonna keep motherfuckers from going back, but keeps these motherfuckers from going through that fucked up process they go through. Oh man, just when you thought you heard it all. I can't lie, that sounds like a Trevor story right there. Whoa. No, Enzo, no. WWE fires champion Enzo Amore over rape allegation. Damn. Even the WWE. WWE announced on Monday that it is suspending wrestler Eric Arnett, known as Enzo Amore, in the ring after he was accused of rape. WWE has zero tolerance for matters involving sexual harassment or sexual assault until the matter is resolved. Eric Arnett, whatever, Enzo, has been suspended, the organization announced in this statement. Pro Wrestler Sheet reported prior to WWE announcement that Mora is under investigation in Arizona for allegations of raping a woman in a hotel last October. An anonymous woman tweeted Monday that she'd been raped by Arnett and included descriptions in her allegations. Be warned, the account is graphic. Philomena. Okay, it's been long enough and I have been so scared to share this. I was raped in mid-October by the WWE Enzo Amore, known as Eric Arnett, and Taylor Grosso in Tupor. Let it happen as accomplices. I was in a mental hospital for 45 days after that. They are not good people. Pro Wrestler Sheet reports the Phoenix Police Department confirmed the complaint had been filed. Stupid smacker. The complaint had been filed and they were under investigation. They were investigating the allegations. ABC 15 and Phoenix reports that local police confirmed that they were investigating an alleged incident that took place on October 19th at the Clarendon Hotel and Spa. Amore is WWE's Cruiserweight Champion. He is scheduled to face challenger Cedric Alexander at the upcoming Royal Rumble. Damn. Oh, wow. It says Super Bowl prices are plummeting now that the that the Vikings lost. But yeah, that is kind of crazy. All the fucked up shit that WWE got accused of. Now y'all just firing niggas. Like, how many allegations was brought up against Vince McMahon himself? The California parents who allegedly tortured and held their 13 children captive to move within days of the couple's 17-year-old. Oh, they was trying to move. How the fuck was y'all gonna move with motherfuckers chained in y'all basement? Oh yeah, and there was a school shooting today. I forgot about that. 2 dead, 17 wounded in the school shooting in Kentucky. They got the suspect. And they said the suspect was 15 years old. Said an end of an era. Millennials bought about the downfall of one of America's most iconic brands. That's something I care about. Who is Millie Bobby Brown? I had no clue who the fuck that was. I just seen the name in one of the stories. I seen a picture of her. Like, who the fuck? What? Police seek man mistakenly thought barricaded in Detroit home. police seek a man they believe was barricaded in a Detroit home after a SWAT response came up empty. Daryl Stevenson, 26, is being sought in connection with an assault on his mother on the morning of Monday, January 22nd, according to the release button. Nothing important. Y'all swatting motherfuckers over domestic violence? That shit's crazy. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck she is. Oh well. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go make me something to eat. Go play some video games. Oh yeah, we was talking about that earlier. You just happened to miss it. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, play video games. I might go live on my video game channel. But I don't know. I don't watch TV. But yeah, I'll get back to this shit later on. Probably around like 9:30 or 11. But yeah, I'll most likely be on my video game channel in between. But yeah, food time and all that. Peace, holla, one. I'm out.